All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're cracking open your brain's ultimate upgrade kit. Think of it like this. We're going to overclock your mind, install some powerful new software, and get you running at absolute peak performance. But first, let's just run a quick diagnostic, shall we?
Does this sound familiar? That feeling like your mind is running on fumes? Like you're operating at 2% battery all day? One source I looked at put it perfectly. Your brain is just out of shape. And hey, it's not just you. This is a seriously modern problem. I mean, come on, who hasn't done this? You walk into a room with total purpose and then, poof, you're just standing there completely blank. Or you're trying to read something and you realize you've been staring at the same exact sentence for like the 5th time. This isn't just some funny quirk. It's a signal. It's your brain telling you its core systems really need a tune-up.
But here's the good news, the really good news. Your brain isn't broken. It's just out of shape. For years, we've been feeding it mental junk food. Endless scrolling, constant notifications, and we expect it to perform like a supercomputer. But just like any muscle in your body, you can train it, you can strengthen it, you can make it so much sharper. So you ready? Let's get to work.
Okay, our very first upgrade is all about your attention. We are going to build your ability to focus like a laser beam, to just cut straight through all the noise and distractions of modern life. Let's just be honest with ourselves for a second. Our focus is shattered. It's been destroyed by this constant drip, drip, drip of cheap dopamine hits from our phones. Every single ping, every buzz, it trains our brain to seek out these quick, easy rewards. And that just weakens our ability to concentrate on anything meaningful. So, the 5-minute distraction drill. This is your first line of defense. It's like a mental push-up. And trust me, at first, your brain is going to scream for a distraction. You have to fight it. And the process itself could not be simpler. You set a timer for just 5 minutes. That's it. And you commit to one single task. No checking your phone, no getting up for a snack, nothing. It is all about training your brain to just stay put. And once 5 minutes starts to feel easy, you know what to do. You push it to 10, then 15. You are actively, consciously taming your own attention span. Okay, time for a live drill. Right now. This one is kind of fun, but it's surprisingly tricky. I want you to look at the next slide and say the color of the word you see out loud. Got it? Not the word itself, the color. Ready? Easy, right? You saw the word blue, and it was written in the color blue. Your brain barely had to break a sweat on that one. No problem at all. But let's ramp up the difficulty a little bit. Don't get tripped up here. Remember, say the color, not what the word says. Here we go. So, did you say red? Or did your brain just automatically blurt out blue? If you paused for a second, if you hesitated, that's perfect. That little feeling of conflict, that's your brain working hard, forcing itself to override its lazy autopilot mode. And the reason that little exercise is so powerful is because it forces your brain to juggle two conflicting things at once, the meaning of the word and the color of the text. Doing this actually strengthens the CEO of your brain, the part that helps you concentrate and manage a bunch of different tasks at once. All right, with our focus getting sharper, let's install the next major upgrade, a superpowered memory. No more forgetting someone's name 2 seconds after you hear it. We're starting with a legendary technique. Seriously, ancient Greek orators used this, Sherlock Holmes uses it, and now so can you. The memory palace turns boring, abstract information into a 3D mental map that your brain is just naturally wired to navigate. So here's how it works. First, you pick a place you know like the back of your hand. Your own home is perfect for this. Then, to remember a list of things, you mentally place bizarre, unforgettable images of those things in different rooms. And to recall the list, you just take a casual mental walk through your house. Now, here's the real secret. Your brain doesn't remember boring things. It remembers weird things. So if your grocery list is bananas, milk, and bread, don't just picture them. No, picture a bunch of bananas literally taped to your front door, a giant gallon of milk chilling on your living room couch, and a loaf of bread doing jumping jacks on top of your toilet. The more absurd, the better it sticks. Now, the memory palace is amazing for lists and things like that, but there's another tool we need for retaining more complex info. It's called active recall. See, most of us think learning is about putting information in. It's not. Real, lasting learning is all about pulling information out. So here's what you do. After you finish reading a chapter or watching a lecture, you close the book. You hide your notes. Then, for just 5 minutes, you force yourself to write down everything you can possibly remember. At first, it's going to feel like a struggle, but that struggle is exactly where the magic happens. You are literally forging stronger connections in your brain.
All right, for our final install, we're going beyond just focus and memory. We're upgrading your mental agility. We're going to make you a more creative, more nimble thinker.
Your brain, by default, loves autopilot. It absolutely loves taking the easiest possible route. But that autopilot mode leads to mental ruts. So here's a simple fix. Start doing daily tasks with your non-dominant hand. Brush your teeth, use your mouse, stir your coffee with the other hand. Yeah, it's going to feel awkward, but that clumsiness, that's the feeling of new neural pathways being built, making your mind sharper and way more adaptable.
Next up, let's break you out of those lazy thought patterns with the Speed Thinker Challenge. This is like a rapid-fire workout for your creativity. The rules are simple. You pick any common object, set a timer for 60 seconds, and list as many alternative uses for it as you can possibly think of.
For example, take a paperclip, right? It's not just for paper. In 60 seconds, you might realize it can be a tiny screwdriver for your glasses, a makeshift phone stand, an emergency hook for an earring, or even, as one of our sources cheekily suggested, a lockpick. This whole exercise forces your brain to think fast and find connections it wouldn't normally see.
So why do all these weird exercises, from saying colors out loud to brushing your teeth with the wrong hand, why do they actually work? Well, it all comes down to one incredibly powerful concept: neuroplasticity. This is your brain's amazing built-in ability to change, to adapt, and to form new connections whenever you challenge it. You're not stuck with the brain you have. You can actively build a better one. Let's be really clear about this. Your brain has been coasting. It's been running on a low-power, energy-saving mode for, well, probably years, and it is not going to fix itself. The power to sharpen your focus, to boost your memory, to ignite your creativity, that power is entirely in your hands. So, we've laid out the entire upgrade kit for you. You've got the 5-minute focus drill, the memory palace, the Speed Thinker Challenge. The tools are right here. So the only question left is, which upgrade will you install first? Your brain is waiting.